Hi, my name is Cloud Conrad. I'm the founder of New Street Compass. My company provides knowledge, skill, and emotional support to help dementia caregivers navigate their journey with confidence and competence. I'm honored to address the members of Alpha Delta Kappa sorority today about the subject of dementia. As a female, did you know that you are twice as likely as a male to be a family caregiver for someone with dementia? Also, as a female, you are twice as likely to develop dementia in your lifetime. By now, most of you have probably had some kind of senior moment where you forgot someone's name, or you couldn't come up with the word that you needed in conversation, or you lost your train of thought mid-sentence. These are all memory lapse issues, and they're very normal. But the problem is dementia starts with memory lapse issues. So how do we determine whether or not what we're experiencing ourselves or observing in someone else is normal aging or cause for concern? Now, here's a good example. Last night, I was watching the news. I thought, it's kind of chilly. When the commercial comes on, I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to get my fleece jacket. Continue watching the news. Commercial comes on. I go up the stairs. I walk down the hall. I stand at the threshold of my bedroom and I wonder, why did I come in here? I scan the bedroom, hoping that the object that I'm looking for will jump out at me, and it doesn't. I scan the bedroom again. Total fail. So I go back downstairs, really upset with my absent-mindedness and kind of concerned. Is this cause something going on here? I sit back down on the sofa. The commercial's over. The news comes back on. The fleece. This has probably happened to you. And as an educator, I bet you've been curious about why this happens. The hippocampus is deep within the center of our skull. The hippocampus is responsible for new learning. The hippocampus is where we are able to form new memories and form new learning, but that's probably not news to you as an educator. But new learning is heavily encoded with visual data. The information that we take in with our eyes is actually processed in the back of our skull in the occipital lobe. We don't see with our eyes, we see with the back of our head, and you thought you were a good educator. Anyway. The occipital lobe is where we detect form, color, motion, and depth. And the occipital lobe helps contribute to self-preservation because the formation of new memories and wayfinding and parsing out the layers of time is very dependent on visual processes. In fact, I mentioned the hippocampus is part of our self-preservation mechanism. We are constantly scanning, whether we realize it or not, we are constantly scanning our environment to detect any threats to our existence that may be present. But our working memory is finite, and we can only hold so much visual data in our brains at one time. And so when we leave one room to go to another room, our brain will jettison some of that visual data that we no longer need. When I leave the den, whatever threats are in the den are no longer threats to me when I'm going up the stairs or when I'm walking down the hall or when I'm in my bedroom. The problem is when I leave the den, I leave behind the visual data that's associated with that memory. So when I get to my bedroom door, there are no more visual cues available to me that were associated with that memory, and that's why I can't remember the fleece. Scanning the room, I don't see the object, it doesn't jump out at me, but it's not likely, that's usually not a fruitful effort because the visual data is not in that room. The visual data associated with that memory is in the den. Anyway, so when you find yourself wondering, why did I come upstairs? Please know this is very normal. In my new book, The Dementia Field Guide, I talk about this, and I talk about all of the cognitive functions that are available to us as humans, what they're responsible for, and also the signals of cognitive decline that are associated with each of those cognitive functions. In the book, in Appendix A, is the very diagram that I'm standing in front of right now. All this information from Chapter 2 summarized for you there to help you determine whether what you're noticing is normal or not normal aging. Additionally, in Appendix B, there's a 30-question assessment that will help you determine whether or not what you're observing is normal or not normal. If dementia is indeed present, the Dementia Field Guide provides 7 additional tools to help you as a dementia caregiver navigate the difficult, uncertain, and ever-changing terrain that is dementia. I have a special offer for you. As an Alpha Delta Kappa member, if you will go to dementiafieldguide.com, you can read more about my book, you can view the table of contents, and you can click to purchase the guide. As a member of Alpha Delta Kappa, I would like to extend to you a gift. If you will use the special coupon code ADK 2020, you can redeem that on my website for a hand autographed copy of the book, shipped to you absolutely free. So please go to dementiafieldguide.com and use this coupon code ADK 2020 for your hand autographed copy with free shipping. Thank you for the work that you do to maximize educational outcomes through your membership in Alpha Delta Kappa. And thank you for your curiosity about dementia.